Ladies and gents, welcome back to another Real Talk. I'm your host, DTJ, and this is your DreamHack RoundUp. Right, where do we begin? Well, we'll begin from the start. Torpedo versus District 69 were the first matchup. District 69 came out fighting. And on the interview with Bugsy, they said that, you know, they'd planned for the sky and stuff like that. And they pretty much shut down Spunky. Now, nobody was expecting this, including myself. I had Torpedo picked to win it. Sadly, that wasn't the case. Torpedo went out first round against District 69. First game was 9-0. Now, if we look back at the history of Paladins since Torpedo have been around, which is back since November or December of last year, never happened. Not once has that happened. Online, offline, whatever. 9-0? Never. So, going into LAN environment, it seems that some teams have what it takes, some teams don't. There's a lot to be worked on. But bearing in mind, this was the first LAN environment for Paladins. So, you know, things were going to happen. LAN environment's completely different. And Droxus has no lag compensation, for example. And on LAN, he looks unstoppable. Now, that pick alone did so much work throughout the tournament for all the winning teams. For all teams, in fact. It was just absolutely insane. But, well, let's break down game one. Torpedo versus District 69. District 69 came out looking really strong. Torpedo got shut down every turn. There was no which way for him to get back into the game. District 69 did a great job in doing that. Spunky, like, had a horrible start. It was like wherever he was, Fernando was. He kept running into Fernando and getting shut down regardless where he was. Elvin just did an amazing job. It was really incredible to watch. Now, bearing in mind, I couldn't watch this live because I was watching it live. I was on my phone, walking home from work, going, "Oh my god," you know, and people giving me weird looks. You know, I'm starting to, whoops, you know, walking home, and I'm just like, what? I was mind blown. I mean, Torpedo are still probably one of the best teams in the world. Let's make no mistake about it. But District 69 now hold that crown for obviously winning the tournament. But we'll get onto that shortly. Second game, Torpedo managed to come back. They managed to defend, managed to get 2 points. But again, it was more of the same. Torpedo just couldn't get into the game. It just felt like there wasn't enough aggression coming out from them. Maybe Feel was doing a lot of work. So was Lazy. I didn't see much from Princess. Now, Princess prior to this, like the preseason and all the way through the qualifiers and playoffs, wow, he was outstanding. I'm not, you know, pinpointing certain players and saying they weren't good enough or anything. They're a hell of a lot better than what I'll ever be. But these guys, it's not that I don't think they showed up. It just felt like they got took unawares, you know, and they didn't know where to turn, and were like, well, like more of a shock and awe sort of thing. Like, well, hang on a minute, we're getting our asses kicked here. Well, wait, what do we do? Like, it's something that hasn't happened to them, you know. So District 69 take that 2-0 over Torpedo. Next up was the NA boys. Now, this was phenomenal. This was a match of ages, and I'm telling you, it could have went any way. Any which way you look at it. Now, it was Warpath Gaming versus Soar Gaming, and this was insane. Like, first game went over to Warpath, looked outstanding. They came out strong. Soar, defensive side, held on. Like, they defended great. Their attacking aggression was amazing. It was really good to watch. They came out swinging. They really did. Now, I think it was Peacock on the Fernando. Did I get that? Yeah, it was Peacock on Fernando. I swear to God it was. Yeah. And his defensive play and calls must have been on point because, like, they were defending brilliantly. And going on, you just saw the Glacier Keep game between them was outstanding. I mean, it was back and forth, taking blows, giving blows, and, like, literally, it could have went any way. And everybody was sitting there. I was in the Warpath Gaming Discord, and we were all like, please. And it came down to game number 4, where, oh no, it was best 3, wasn't it? Because it went 1-1. Yeah, it came down to the third game. And No, sorry, game number 4. And then it was Soar Gaming that managed to get that last point. Someone stepped off the point and like they were forced off, and they managed to get it. But the retakes from Warpath, that was insane. That was incredible. That was great play, and they did indeed play outstanding. It went 4-2. Let me check it. For some reason, I can't remember whatever it was. Anyway, Soar Gaming won. I can't remember the actual score. I should have. I had it written down here, but I've lost it. See, this is what happens when I clean up my desk. I forget what I was doing. Brain doesn't function. Oh well. So now that was day 1, and it was shock and awe. Everybody was like, "Wow!" But I tell you what, the viewership for the games. Wow, we had 3,000. The most we had for Paladins, what that I managed to see, we may have got more, I don't know, was 3,400 something. So 3,400 viewers for Paladins, outstanding. Oh, that was really, and you know what, that was really nice to see. And there was codes being left, right, and centre, given away on Twitter. Twitter was going crazy. I love it. I loved every minute this weekend. So that was Sunday, and Monday. So day 1 over and done with. Torpedo, sadly, were out. So were Warpath. You know, I had pegged for Torpedo to win it, and Warpath to come in the finals, so for a second. Both of them went out. So there goes my, you know, theories and my crafting and God knows what else. My 2 picks are gone. So Soar Gaming come in, and so I don't really know where to begin, because, like, okay. I said I'm going to be polite in the way I say this. Michael, whatever you want to be called, came in, giving it a lot of this, shit talking, BMing, whatever, you know. And he was even on stage, go, come on, bringing it. And, you know, it just felt like he was a COD boy, like a COD fanboy. Anyway, I'm not calling him out. You know I am calling him out. What am I saying? Dude, you talk shit and you got fucking right. You got wrecked. But you know what? Cuss QT and the team showed up. They were on for, and it was really good to see Cuss. Like he really has that manner about him that says, you know what, I'm here to stay. I'm going to give it all my all. And you know what? The rest of the team, you're outstanding. But eat that humble pie, Michael. Eat it. Learn from it. Next time, don't walk in shit talking. And a lot of people think, oh yeah, but that's about it. No, it's not. You walked in, you shit talked all of the EU. You didn't win a single game against them. You got destroyed. District 69 came into it and absolutely wrecked both number 1 seeds. I mean, let's let that sink in for a second. Torpedo 9092. Never happened. They just walked them. And I'm not disrespecting any of the seeds, but you got walked. All right, you got absolutely destroyed to the point where it wasn't even close. So, where do we go from there? District 69, game 2. This game looked a little bit better. The buck pick was just no. We don't know why you did it. I think Soar were trying to pick something to throw District 69 off. Like, you know, okay, we're going to pick this. We're going to hopefully put an edge on them, you know, scare them off or whatever it was. It worked for the moment, for the short period of time that it worked. But then District 69 just shoe up. They adapted and they absolutely wrecked face. It was incredible to watch. Bugsy, Perdo, Jera, all of them. They all I mean, it was another level. Like, when I saw the 9-0 over Torpedo, I'm just standing. I was literally on my phone with my headphones in, standing there, going, what the fuck did I just watch? I literally said that. I said, what? In the middle of the street, going, what the fuck did I just watch? I was mind blown. I mean, they'd been beating him in pre-season and coming into the qualifiers. They looked absolutely standing. I do believe that it was Torpedo 3-2'd District 69. So we knew going in, District 69 were a very strong team. And I had talks with Zerfel saying, yeah, you know, we're feeling confident, we're very strong. And District 69 coming into the finals, You know, they hadn't been, none of the Twitter stuff, nothing. They hadn't said anything, and you know, they just came in. They played their game. They weren't going to allow Soar to take it. You know, they weren't going to allow Soar to make it their game. They just sit there. They played their game. The plays coming out from Bugsy, and then Bugsy switched over to Sky as well. And I'm sitting there going, oh, you know, your wrecking face don't change things. And I'm really feeling that. I was, and nah, I'm mind blown. Bugsy just brought another level. Like, he did get shut down on the Sky, and I started getting worried for a moment. I did, but he continued the aggression, looked at who his teammates were attacking, come in, boom, 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 picks it off, poof, puts down the smoke screen, runs into it, invis, off you go. Michael managed to pick him off a couple of times. That was really good to see. Overall, the player that stood out for me for Soar Gaming was Cuss QT. And, like, he was phenomenal. I mean, it was absolutely incredible to watch. PCAC as well. I'm going to say that. PCAC was outstanding. For Torpedo, I've got to put Lazy and Feel, because it felt like they were doing all the work. And I'm a Torpedo fan. I'm a Warpath fan. I'm a fan of all these guys. But, you know, at the LAN, it just felt like Torpedo didn't show up. And that was disappointing to see as a fan. I am a fan of Torpedo, and you know, I was watching the Hearthstone. Boar made top 8. Like, God knows how many players. Boar and Ness were playing outstanding for Torpedo and their Hearthstone team. Outstanding. Hats off to Boar and Ness, like, literally beyond incredible. Now, if you aren't watched that, you should go check out YouTube. I dare say the VOD should be put up by today or tomorrow. But, yeah, that was outstanding to watch. And I don't know where to say with District 69, because they all played well. Like, they came together as a cohesive unit and destroyed. Divide and conquer, they did that. Oldest trick in the book, and they did it, and the rest of the teams fell for it. They, like, it wasn't that. Even when they lost the point to Soar, they defended so strongly, it was insanity. They just said, okay, we've lost this point. They didn't get shaken. They just stood there. When I say stood there, I mean literally. There was like 2 to 3 seconds where they all team were standing still. They talked and went on. And you could see it. We were all like, wait, you're standing still. And they literally, after that, they came out with their plan. They progressed with their plan, and it worked. So for MVP, though, of the whole tournament, it's got to go to Bugsy, I think. I'm going to give it a Bugsy. You see, that's really hard, because they all played. Elvin stood up, like, phenomenally. So did Jarrett, so did Berta. But to me, Bugsy was the one that came in and really shined. And looked great on camera as well. You know, it was great for the scene to see this. It was really good. But from Warpath, oh dear, where do I start? Rude on that Cassie. That was rude. Desops as well, playing well. I'm going to give it a Rude. I think Rude was playing really, really well throughout all them games. It was really sad to see Warpath Gaming lose to Soar. And like, Warpath deserved to go through. They played incredible. But like, all of these teams, all 4 of these teams deserve to be in the final. So, in fact, Soar Gaming had a rotten weekend. Well, I can't say rotten weekend. They both made the finals, but they both lost in the finals. And what I'm talking about is the Smite team losing as well as their Paladins. But you know what? We weren't in the finals. We can't talk. They made it. So, congratulations to District 69. Outstanding performance. No, let me rephrase that. Fucking savage, dominating performance. You knocked out both Seed 1 teams. And I underestimated, and I'll take my hats off to Bugsy and the crew, because these guys played so well. Like, it was great to see. Sadly, you know what? I'll give Soar their dues. You know, they're a great team. They're like one of the best in the world. And I don't think they need to go back to the drawing board. I think the Buck pick was sort of trying to, you know, if he felt comfortable, he said to the team, I don't know what he said to the team, but if he was going to the team saying, look, I feel comfortable, I can play this, the team would have took it on the chin and said, go for it. Let's do it. I mean, they had nothing left to lose. It was the last point. 99 points. 99 points for Soar Gaming on that last point, and District 69 just come in. Elvin comes in on that point. The rest of them come in as well, and that was it. That was a game. But I tell you what, it was fantastic for the Paladins esports community. It was great to watch. I mean, 3,400 viewers. That's incredible. Considering we've only been having, what, 80 to 100 and something plus viewers. I was so happy that, like, everybody's like, no. And then the best thing about it all, we just done this tournament. Atlanta, Georgia, launch tournament, or the first Worlds, technically. Yes, let's go. 150,000, which, by the way, prize pool seems just a little low. I am going to say that, and I've said that to the Fate boys. I said, just, put extra 100k on that, then okay. We've just had a $100,000 tournament, and this was the Founders tournament, so this tells me that we don't want to be pushing the prize pools any further than that, and we'll have smaller lands for like 20k's and 30k's and stuff like that. That's what that comes across to me as. So, I mean, it's still prize money, it's still more tournaments and stuff like that, but it does seem a little low. But overall, outstanding performance by Hi-Rez. Great show. And you know what? Vox and Rain Day, mwah, well played, boys. Well fucking played. Hats off to you. You did amazing. Rain Day, interviews, just puts on straight. And you know what? Nailed it. Knocks it out of the fucking park. Outstanding. I really enjoyed that. There isn't really much I can say about the games. I'm sitting here thinking, well, I could have said more about the games. And I'm thinking, there really wasn't much. Everybody who watches my show watches the games anyway. You can see for yourself, District 69 just destroyed everybody. There was nothing. I mean, nobody can deny that, and I'm not disrespecting any team or anything like that. But it's a fact. They walked in, pew pew pew, bye, pew pew pew, bye, off they went. So, going into the tournament, it was Soar Gaming first seed from NA. That's Peacock, Mickle, Motorius, Wardoom, and Cuss QT. Second seed from the NA was Warpath Gaming. That's Stolzy, Desop, Smidgen, Rude, and Suncarl. And coming from the first seed for Europe was Torpedo. That was Lazy Custom, Spunky, The Princess, and Theo. And, of course, your DreamHack Sweden 2016 champions, District 69, second seed, coming in from the EU, which is Bugs, the Elven Path, Shipper, Perdo, and Jera. What a match. What a play by these boys. It was outstanding, taking all them sets. It was phenomenal. And you know what? My hats off to every single one of these guys. You put on a show. You made Paladins look outstanding, and you made Paladins stand out. Thank you from me and all the community. We all thank you. You guys are tremendous. We hope that you stick with it. Don't get disheartened because you didn't win. Chin up. You did great. All of you. Well played, boys. Love you all. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Real Talk. This is your DreamHack Roundup. Not much to say about it because everybody watched it anyway. But at the same time, everybody did us proud. And I'm very proud of every single one of them. They did great. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you're new to the channel, give us a like, give us a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. It does help me out. Much appreciated. Until next time, I'll see you then.